form wizard allows you to create and design forms such as surveys, tests, and feedback forms. Let's start by clicking on Add Form. Give your form a name, for example, Survey. Then click on the Add Form button. We'll create a survey. Click on Form Title and type Simple Survey. You can customize the font size, style, alignment, and color. For demonstration purposes, we'll show you all the form types you can use to create the survey. Let's first click on Checkbox. Use this form type when you want to feature checkbox option on your form. Next, click on the checkbox interface. On the left panel, the checkbox group will appear. On the general, you'll be able to enter your question. Let's enter, for example, what is your favorite food? You can also list instruction in the sub-label field. For example, select 1. Now, let's move on to items. This is where you input all your options. You can also add or delete options by simply clicking on the blue plus or red cross button. Select the yes in the validation section to make your question compulsory. The multi-choice form type is similar to the checkbox form, so you can apply the same steps as shown earlier. Let's proceed to the drop-down form type. Click on Drop-down. Next, click on the drop-down interface. On the left panel, a drop-down group will appear. On the general, you'll be able to enter your question. For example, let's enter, how often do you eat out? We move on to items. This is where you input all your options. You can also add or delete options by simply clicking on the blue plus or red cross button. Select the yes in the validation section to make your question compulsory. Let's go to the multi-line text box form type. This allows users to send the comments and feedback as well as other type of information. Click on multi-line. Next, click on a multi-line interface. On the left panel, a paragraph text input group will appear. On the label, you can enter, for example, feedback for our restaurant. On the sub-label, you can put your feedback is important to us. Let's now move on the one-line text form type. It's normally used for collecting user information such as names, mobile numbers, and user's gender. Click on a one-line text. Next, click on the interface. On the left panel, a one-line text input group will appear. Then you can enter, for instance, name on the label and full name under the sub-label. You can repeat the steps for other types of user information such as age, gender, and occupation. Finally, let's look at the email form type. It is always good to collect the user email, and you can do so by following the same steps as demonstrated for the one-line text form type. Lastly, you can reorder the survey or questions by dragging them and dropping them. Make sure the compulsory question is checked for all the questions you want your users to fill in. To save, click on the Save button. Then click on Live Preview to see the full layout of the form. MocaApp, the best app builder for everyone.